I wish the Minister would be more careful. He takes the sentinel posted outside his chambers with him everywhere. There are times when no one's standing watch there at all.
Aye, it happened just yesterday, in fact. Put me in the right state when I saw the door.
Someone come in for a fight? I won't say no.
All my peers seem so much more capable.
What business could be so pressing that I must be summoned at this late hour?
I would not presume to know, my lord. However, it must be a highly sensitive matter for the Regent Kin to request a private audience.
Or perhaps the boy has finally grown wise to the benefits my favor can bring. He might just be his...
My lord, if someone...
Oh, unring your... As if anyone in this palace would dare now. If Willem...
Lurking about.
But surely none more important than this. I speak of the ascension of the Sovereign.
Indeed. But that, Your Grace, would be better discussed in the presence of your mother.
Peril can result from a moment.
Well, well. Yours isn't a face I'm accustomed to seeing around the palace. How did you get in here?
Oi! Who goes there? Who's there?
Tut, tut. Now, this just won't do. How's a lady supposed to work with all these interruptions?
Oh, 'tis you, Lady Wilhelmina.
Mm-hmm. Do excuse us. We thought to enjoy a little fresh air. Though we had hoped for slightly more privacy, if you catch my meaning.
Apologies, milady. But might I ask the name of your companion?
Are you sure it would be wise? Such knowledge has been known to cost a man his head.
Understood, milady. If anyone asks, I shall say I saw naught.
A narrow escape. You should count yourself lucky that he was so easily flustered. Is that all you have to say for yourself? 'Tis sweet of you to mind your manners, but such niceties won't get you far with me. Still, you are welcome to come calling, should the fancy take you, and should you have the gold for it. Off you go now. If you wish to speak further, 'twill have to wait. This is neither the time nor the place for it.
Quiet at last. I've been on my feet all day.
It seems you've made a discovery regarding the false sovereign. We have what we need to deliver, do we not? Let us find the intended recipient.
I only hope the recipient is pleased with our work.
Right you are. Now to report to Captain Brandt. I believe I can guide you to the person in question.
This isn't much to go on.
We have reached our destination.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. I know this sigil well. 'Tis the crest of the neighboring country of Batal, a land with which Vermin has no official dealings at present. Let me see. It reads, "True to our word, we offer you the power of the Godsway. Pray make haste in securing Melv, that all might be made ready ere our plans are set in motion." A meager clue, to be certain. Though, 'tis clear that the Queen Regent conspires with Batal. This does not bode well at all. Though the political situation is stable at present, much blood has been spilled between Vermund and its neighbor in the past. I fear such a partnership would only portend the drawing of more. At any rate, 'twould seem our search has led us to only more questions. Chief among them, what is meant by securing Melv? And I will investigate these matters as best I can. In the interim, Your Majesty, should you have time to spare, might you make for Melv? Only once we have gleaned a fragment of the Queen Regent's plot can we begin to thwart it. And ere it slips my mind, pray, take this. Perchance it will help speed you on your way to Melv.
Phasus. Now there's a name to remember.
It strikes me that we have not visited Mel for some...
As a reward for your Majesty's efforts, you have been invited to attend the coronation. 'Twould seem congratulations are in order. You will, of course, require raiment befitting of the occasion. I would ask that your Majesty return once you've procured such attire.
Could you come over here?
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. Of all those who serve the Queen Regent, there is but one who I have no doubt will lend his support to your Majesty's cause. I refer to Waldar, a magistrate. Many a time has Disa demanded Waldar amend the Code of Vermont to her own benefit. And many a time has the magistrate refused her, for he is loyal to none but the spirit of the law. Our laws dictate that your Majesty is our rightful ruler. Thus, as the staunchest supporter of the law known to the palace, I'm quite confident that Waldor will be willing to vouch for your Majesty. What say you? Might you be willing to aid me in arranging the magistrate's release? I prepared a means for you to enter the palace dungeons. Pray, take this. This mission demands the utmost secrecy. Prithee, be cautious. Should you be discovered, I will be unable to lend aught in the way of aid.
Right. Just follow me.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's... Aught shall change once we have attended the coronation. If your Majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis best you do so before we depart. Very well. Pray inform me when your preparations are... Is there aught else you would speak of, your Majesty? For some time now, 'twas said that the false sovereign was recovering from his battle wounds. But as I hear it, he is now well enough to walk unaided. And so, in honor of his supposed valor, they have been holding masquerade in the palace of late. The false sovereign's identity is still beyond our ken. Even the matter of from where he hails remains a mystery. But mayhap approaching the false sovereign at one of these gatherings could afford you a glimpse into the man behind the mask. What say you, your Majesty? Might I ask this task of you? My thanks. Some of the sentries posted at the masquerades are under my command. I shall have them ease security, so pray, slip into the venue through whatever opening presents itself. Once your infiltration is successful, you will need only don a mask and act the part of an invitee. Few will think to be wary if they believe you a fellow masquerader. Here, this should suffice to help you blend in. Take care, your Majesty. There is one other thing. Masquerades being as they are, you will require suitable raiment. Much is made of appearances at such gatherings, and 'twould be wisest to dress the part when joining the other revelers.
Over here!
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim, while examining the palace ledger for evidence of the Queen Regent's misdeeds. I made a curious discovery. For some time now, it seems she has been diverting a veritable mountain of gold to the daily purchase of sweet crown flower. What's more, this inexpedient spending habit is recorded to have begun the very day on which Arthur, the would-be arisen, appeared on the scene. This cannot be mere happenstance. I can only conclude that these sums are passing into the hands of Arthur himself. Yet 'tis strange, for sweet crown flowers only grow in the east. I dare say 'twas not an item chosen idly. Mayhap this knowledge will guide us in our pursuit of the false sovereign. 'Tis a frail hope to be certain. Yet all the same, I would ask that I am glad to hear it. For I can...
This way, if you...
There is much we ought to tend to, If we are to strengthen, do not forget that we work to serve the city.
Was a fascinating tale those soldiers outside the palace were discussing.
Welcome to the Star. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you? Oh, what does this say?
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
Welcome to Beauty, and quality is what you need if you want. To survive. So many thanks. I appreciate the...
No. Thing caught your eye? Oh, that's a shame. Let's hope there's aught worth our coin next time.
Browse.
Come take a look. You'll be glad you did. Always a pleasure.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right. Right on the roads, despite the hour. Much obliged.
What about you seems familiar?
There's comfort in the humdrum of daily life.
Look, as long as you please.
Always another errand to see to.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right?
Getting proper rest is an important duty in its own right. "'Tis a relief to be...
I've a feeling fortune shall favour us this day.
Off we go, then.
Feeling rested, I trust?
Am I shedding? Come take a look. You'll be glad you did. Do come again.
I am honoured to be called to your side, Arisen.
Tranquil places such as this.
Come take a look. You'll be glad you did. Always a pleasure.
Might as well take a look.
Welcome to Bjorn, and quality is what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember, hope to see you again. Well then, son.
To each their
How
own,
might I be of
as they
service?
say.
This really is fine craftsmanship. This part's a little different as well.
Fancy a look at my wares?
I hope I've not left aught undone. Polishing my armor can wait till the morn.
Now I have to go to market on top of all else.
Riding in an ox cart would be a welcome reprieve.
They can be most convenient, though they travel only during...
This ox cart's bound for Mel.
I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Let's take it easy today. Suppose I best earn my keep.
Not good will come of this.
I'd never leave on pretzel today.
I shall be on top
Polishing my
form
armor can wait till
I can
the
feed
morn.
now. Here's a welcome sight.
Not good will come of this.
Off we trot.
Stomach's complaining. I'll have an early supper.
Suppose I'd best get to work.
Best make
How
sure
will we
the ox
fight
is
with
plenty
such
of
worn-out gear?
Nary a dental scratch on my arms and armor.
While we're here, shall we take care of that other task we were entrusted with as well?
We'll make our way there in time. As to whether 'twill be sooner or later, that is for the Arisen to decide.
Our soldiers need better training.
Very you. Useful ingredients to be...
Let's take it easy today.
'Twas a bumpy ride, but we've arrived all the same.
Mayhap we can employ a cart for our next journey.
How am I to do? He really ought to have returned by... Is that you, Norbert? Oh, fie. I got my hopes up for naught. Wait, listen. Would you be willing to search for my brother?
That brave fool said he was going to look for herbs and went off into the forest. I've seen no sign of him since. I'd go and search for him myself, only it is a dangerous place. Understand? I'm not afraid of monsters, but 'twould hardly help anything if I... So I thought, mayhap you'd go in my place. Please, sir. I worry for many thanks. Right. As for where I think he's gone, go into the forest and turn when you reach the tree with the bird's nest. This won't work, will it? I could see them, but my brother and I are the only ones who... I suppose there's only one thing for it. I'll have to show you the way. Just be alert. The monsters of the forest have changed since the dragon's attack. I'll need you to watch over me. Keep right. In we...
We must fly to the aid of those in need.
A brisk walk ought to ease my mind of its burdens. Wish I didn't have to work to earn my bread.
Where are you going?
I pray you will give me no cause to miss.
Well met. Pleasure doing business with.
Might I interest you in my humble wares? Hope to see you again.
Seems naught ever goes right.
I'm just grateful I get to lead a quiet life.
Where are you going?
At last! The moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up. The creature's corpse will serve us well.
Strike true, lest the beast leave.
Coming, Master. If I might be so bold as to speak my mind, different masters favor different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
Now there's a thought.
This is a good spot. Let's stop here a moment. I've camped here with my brother many a time.
In another world, I learned that a forgotten riftstone lies nearby. Shall I escort you there, Master? Pray, follow me. I know the way, so there's no chance of our getting lost.
As you wish. I shall return directly.
Preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I'm up to the challenge.
Try not to get hit. Let's do that thing go to waste.
You must give her. Icy's sting is yours to wield.
Huzzah! What a team we make, Arisen.
Our party is well balanced. I can see no weaknesses that might be exploited.
No challenge is beyond our combined might.
I suppose 'tis so.
Can anyone hear me? Please! I need help!
Norbert, are you hurt?
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Most impressive, Master.
Keep on like that.
I'd thought I was done for.
Aye, it was a near thing. How are you feeling?
I think I'll be all right. But if you hadn't come for me, Thanks, Ian.
Save your thanks, Norbert. I'm your brother.
From where I'm standing, all that matters is that you made it in time. Anyway, I'm eager to be rid of this place. Let's return to the village, shall we? The sooner the better. I've got to deliver these medicinal herbs to the people.
Aye, you'll hear no complaints from me.
We must proceed with caution, lest our charge come under attack. My protection.
reckless opponent. Makes for easy prey.
Enough to make happen.
That's it!
This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations. Knight's attacks would only be to its advantage. We'll have to try something else. Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Gran, I want to learn magic, please.
This again, child. You know full well your father has forbidden it. There are plenty of things more deserving of your interest. Why not turn your aspirations elsewhere?
Why must you always take Father's side? I'd have thought...
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a new...
What am I to do with that would that I could allow her to do as she pleases, but... 'tisn't to be.
Why won't they let me study?
This is my sort of place. The more the merrier.
Methinks we can move this boulder if we work together.
I say we give it a push and see what happens.
You're staring, Arisen. Has aught yonder caught your eye? Did anyone else see that? Or catches the light?
Let us ponder how best to proceed. Oh, I'd not have thought we'd find one here.
A splendid discovery. Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this. I could do this all day! My knowledge from other worlds tells me that a forgotten riftstone lies near here.
Shall I lead the way?
I appreciate that.
It strikes me that we have not visited Mel for some time. Shall we stop by and see how its people fare of late? I can guide you there if you wish.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Look, Master! Goblins!
Never fear, for I am here.
Let my magic grant you an elemental boon. You have my protection.
A well-organized pack is my specialty. I'll see to it your burdens are shared between us pawns.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
At last! I thought we'd never find one.
At least all our efforts weren't for naught.
Huh. I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this. While we're here, shall we take care of that other task we were entrusted with as well?
When the mind is split, the heart must lead. Or so I've learned. Am I the first to notice we've all got different vocations?
That is most fortuitous.
We must each of us hone our skills. A jack of all trades is a master of none.
Back at last. That was an odd...
Aye, I'm exhausted.
Good on you. Just take care, all right? You wonder why I don't follow him? So long as he stays away from that forest, he'll be fine on his own. When my brother told me he was going to fetch those herbs, I refused to join him. Said it was too dangerous. What with the monsters acting strangely of late, and I was right. But mayhap none of this would have happened had I only gone with him. My brother is always the one taking the initiative, while I stand around with my hands in my pockets. But today's misadventure showed me that the path forward is the one with fewer regrets. We managed to save Norbert. Still, I can't help but wonder if I couldn't have spared him some... So from now on, I'm going to trust in my own instincts.
Sir Ian was rather hard on himself, methinks. He saved his brother just as much as we did. Here at last. The false sovereign has been an enigma for far too long. What say we make for Vermin's eastern edge and investigate him? I've a rough idea of where our destination lies.
Here at the inn, we also offer check. I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
Always a pleasure.
Oh, there's something written here.
It couldn't hurt. Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles.
I have no issue falling asleep, even at this time of day. way. Slow your feet. You run too fast for the light.
This ox cart's bound for Vernworth. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
If I might be so bold as...
Fancy a look at my wares?
This really is fine, Ross.
Come take a look. You'll be glad you did. Do come again.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
These were necessary expenses, mind. No use clinging to every last coin.
Come take a look. You'll be glad you did. Always a pleasure.
You wish me to return? At once. Master.
Day in, day out. So what?
In another world, I learned that a forgotten riftstone lies nearby. Shall I escort you there, Master?
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
was thrilling. I did not know I could feel so alive.
Materials such as this can be combined to craft things.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favour.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
When tarred, be sure to cover. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment.
Nicely done. Shall leave nothing standing. Apologies, Master. My mind was 1,000 leagues away.
It is of dire import to young Master Peace. To that end, you must travel to Bernstein. Methinks I know the general destination. Shall I show you the way, Master?
Vanguard is yours. Lead on.
A flawless execution.
Our combined might is beyond any foe.
I see our goal has changed. I would not presume to direct our course, but do let me know if you require a guide.
Perhaps the Arisen has recalled some more pressing business. Fret not. I'm sure we'll come back to this.
Guard all you want. Won't make a difference when I press you, see?
Quickly.
Understood. Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige. You're staring, Arisen. Has aught yonder caught your eye?
Even from this distance, yon statue cuts a striking figure against the horizon.
Why don't we go take a look? That's quite a large boulder, but methinks to advantage if we combine our strength.
I say we give it a push and see what happens.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
Shall I assist? Leave it to me. here.
How the stars. You're soaked. Do try not to catch cold. Allow me. Just like that.
Well, well. Come be a surprise.
Over here, if you please.
Seem our fight is not yet done.
You've a knack for drawing the enemy, Arisen.
Diary. I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
And here I was hoping for some great treasure. Ah, now I feel a fool.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
Witness my magic!
Stay with me, Arisen. Wait a minute. Well done.
I'm attentive and loyal. I prefer to remain by your side.
In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support. Should you wish to pick your foes off from afar, you need look no...
Pray, follow me. While in another world, I happened upon a treasure chest rather close by here. Perhaps I could show you the way? Decisions.
Do we decide?
Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige.
You there! Are you looking to enter the village? You'd best go elsewhere, friend. What's wrong about this place? There's no business to be had here, that's for sure.
I don't know about you.
You'd best go elsewhere. There's no business to be had here, that's for...
The stairs that follow our every move mark this as no ordinary village.
'Tis eerie, but we must needs press on.
Fancy a look at my wares? Do come again.
Oh, it takes two to make a sale. And this seller had nothing to tempt us with. Our funds are better spent elsewhere.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
How are you keeping? This is the inn. We've room to spare, of course. Nothing's free in this world. Do stop by again.
Fancy a look at my wares?
This is the course. Nothing's free in this world. Do stop by again.
Well met, sir. How much? Might I be of service? Do come again. Fancy a look at my wares? Aught you need of me?
Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
I'm sure there's a very good reason for this detour. We must respect our master's wishes.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
I say we collect as much as we can carry.
Greetings. I must say I'm impressed by your intuition, sir. You found me out far sooner than most. I trust you are enjoying your sojourn in our fair village. If you have any questions, ask away. I should be glad to aid you. Arthur, you say? I've lived in this village many a year, but I can't say I've heard of someone by that name. My apologies. Is there aught else you care to ask? You're curious what I know of you? Quite a bit, I should think. Naturally, I'm not the only one. Our village has its own network of spies and informants, you see, and your title tends to make you stand out among the rumors we collect. You're the second arisen to come to Vermont, and you've allied yourself with Captain Brant against the Queen Regent. In response, she's... Oops. I mustn't say another word. Don't misunderstand. I'm no ally of the Queen Regent. I merely strive to maintain neutrality in political matters. Those who deal in information must ne'er align themselves. Is there aught else you care to ask? If aught about what is here that thieves are to begin with, though of course you are no exception, which is to say, you have not. Is there aught else you care to ask? I take care. You, sir, are worthy of inheriting my ultimate technique. Once mastered, 'twill allow you to fell all foes, both minuscule and mighty. Take it, and do with it what you will. Is there aught else you care to ask? Aye. Take care, then.
Just imagine the coin we'd gain from selling this.
Deeper pockets make for shallower troubles, they say.
We shall remain here.
You made it after all. Guess that means I win. Or dear me. You didn't disappoint, did you? You've done well. Seems only fair I answer any questions weighing on you. Go on. Ask away. Figures you'd want to know about him. We're supposed to be neutral. Ordinarily, I wouldn't say a word about one of our jobs. But I suppose I can tell you, the situation being what is. His real name is Dara. He was one of us, once. But he's been exiled. We had no choice, see? After he went off to play the false arisen. We're men and women of shadow. Center stage isn't our place to stand. That's why he was cast out. He'll ne'er be part of our village again. That all you wanted to ask? For all this, Dara was in line to become the next thief maester. But he failed. Took a massive injury to the chest during the trial. So the title fell to me. That's when he went off, saying he used the scar in his chest to... And what a scheme that turned out to be. Still, you'd have a hard time proving that he's not who he says he is. He's a wily one, that Dara. But we can't have him thinking that he gets to go off and methinks he needs something to remind him of the debt he owes us. Now, as to the Maester's teaching, not sure you'll be able to use it to its fullest potential, but I'll show it to you. That all you wanted to ask? What can I say? Not many people bother with this place. Luckily, anyway. Most visitors get fooled. We send them packing with a trifle. We only train the rare few who make it here. That all you wanted to ask? Aye. Till next time.
All you need of me?
You're the one, then? Fine. I'd hoped I'd...
Not half bad!
Thank you, sir.
How dare you?
So this is where you were, Master. I searched high and low for you.
Our party is reunited. Surely...
Well met, sir.
I'm just grateful I get to lead a quiet life.
Fancy a look at my wares?
The creature's corpse will serve us well.
Be sure to aim true.
Coming, Master.
I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location?
I'll gather these now. 'Twould be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
This seems a decent spot for a campsite.
There's no reason to rush into our bedrolls.
Is that a statue I espy over yonder?
From this distance, I cannot be sure. We shall have to make our way over to it.
Watch out for the choppers!
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Ought to keep my wits about.
Ye really pushing your luck. What do ye want?
Some other time, maybe.
Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become idiots. Take each trial.
You don't need a permit to get into Batal. Just hide in the back of an ox cart, What? Mind, you've got to avoid the guard's line of sight. But 'tis easy enough. I should know, I've done it.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away. At any rate, is your pack not overburdensome? Oh, you carry so much. I worry for your poor spy.
Would you mind coming over here?
Anything for you, Arisen. Off I go.
Fall back, and I will heal it with my magic. Wait a moment. Down with the flame. Too late.
A reward for our efforts. I expect Captain Brant will know how to put what we gleaned to good use. A reward for our efforts. I expect Captain Brant will know how to put what we gleaned to good use. A reward for our efforts. I expect Captain Brandt will know how to put what we need to good use. A reward for our efforts. I expect Captain Brandt will know how to put what we've gleaned to good use. A reward for our efforts. I expect Captain Brandt will know how to put what we've gleaned to good use. There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
I say we collect. I'm all for swapping stories, but perhaps another night. I can scarce keep my eyes open.
Our fortunes are looking up. All the more so if we sell this newfound prize.
Whether or not we make the sale is for the Arisen to decide.
There's a campsite nearby, if memory serves. I camped there myself in another world. Shall I lead the way?
I'm going to enjoy this.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
A fine display of skill.
Plenty more where that came from.
Not a bad idea. Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
No doubt, this triumph will spur us into the next.
Come to think of it, the creature's corpse will serve us well.
Be sure to aim true.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. Early Griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Surely naught good can come of that.
Quite right. Let sleeping dogs lie, as they say.
Is there any way to climb up there? I'm not sure what we'll find, but it might be something useful. Can I go, Master? I'm almost sure I can make it over there. Shall I assist? Perhaps 'tis best to live and let live.
Master, are you unharmed?
I am grateful to you, Arisen.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it. I suppose we shan't uncover any more treasures here. A shame that.
Right.
Wolves, Master!
Our ice attacks are wasted on this foe.
I'll incant the same spell and we'll overwhelm our foe with our combined magics.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait right there. Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige.
Pray, slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me.
No time to catch your breath. Keep up.
Come to think of it, different masters favor different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
If we mastered that attack, we would be invincible.
How
traveling beyond the rift, I uncovered a treasure chest hidden in this very locale. Shall we seek it out?
I shan't allow any further harm to come to us. Here, an enchantment of cold to freeze our foes. You read the weapon puts us free!
You'll not live to regret this.
Now to advance!
Not let myself be overcome.
We should be able to move this boulder with our combined might.
A firm push is what's needed here. Shall we make them brew their own Very well. I must.
Materials such as this can be combined to craft things.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations. unawares. I would never be so careless.
I dare say I could topple such blows with my hands tied behind my back. Shall I give it a try?
Is that what you say?
This can't be right ahead.
Master, do bear in mind that a fairy stone can shorten a long day's journey into a single instant.
It's no great shock to me.
Then I shall remain by your side.
Now there's a worthy prize, if only 'tweren't so far away.
While in another world, I happened upon a treasure chest rather close by here. Perhaps I could show you the way?
Forgive me for being a burden, Arisen.
What's your problem?
Here we go again.
If we must, let us finish this quickly.
Tis easily done.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it myself.
Oh, I don't know about you, Master, but I'm worn out. Mightn't we have a rest before pressing on?
Could you come over here?
Have a gander at my wares. You shan't regret it. Pleasure doing business with you.
My protection. Yes, Master. I shall hasten to your aid.
I see no merit in hunting down such traitors.
You truly are formidable, Arisen. Is your pack slowing you down, Master? Pray, bear in mind that you can only carry so much by yourself.
Oh! I'd not have thought we'd find one here.
At least all our efforts weren't for naught.
I'll have to remember to tell my landmass where the war.
This foe will recoil from flame.
I see a ladder yonder, but we can't reach it from here. We'll have to get up there and drop it down.
sight of yon ox cart has brought all my feet to the floor. Shall we climb aboard?
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their costs.
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement. I expect Captain
Look out, there isn't! We're under attack!
I'm not sure what happened.
I'm saved. Thank you, Arisen.
Would seem I've some catching up to do.
Movements have played sluggish.
They don't stand a chance against us now.
I believe the charge!
Everyone, look about, Master! They've got company!
Beyond any foe.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location?
Might there be aught over there?
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
Master, I'm not sure how much longer I can keep going without rest.
We really ought to take a moment to catch our breath, if we can spare one.
We're still in the fight!
You've been doused in oil! You must steer clear of fire! Nicely done.
This ox cart's bound for Mel. I'll need to see some coin before I let you off.
This is rather thrilling.
I pray you will give me no... Not sure how much help I'll be. A firm resolve has taken root in my heart since we met. I may be past my prime as a fighter, but I can still teach. And if anyone can master this technique, 'tis you. Go on, humor an old man. How goes it?
Ah, here we are. The ox cart made it without too much trouble.
If you have a quarrel, take it up with me.
luck. 'Tis a chest.
Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers. How odd. Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
We must rest. Though the sun is still...
Thank you, Arisen. I promise to wield this maester's teaching well, and prove myself worthy of your faith.
And here I was hoping for some great treasure. Ah, now I feel a fool.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
Oh, there's something written here.
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
I'm about ready for a break.
A mug of ale is just behind me.
Wonder if there's any easy work to be had.
Wish I didn't have to work to earn my bread.
Oof. My pack's grown rather heavy.
If you've anything edible, I'll gladly lessen your burden.
Should have quit while I had the chance. You're really pushing your luck.
I must do aught I can.
Here at the inn, we also offer check. I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
Do come again.
I'll have nightmares if I let myself worry.
I'll stop till the passenger comes along.
I'm not risking my life riding it.
This ox cart's bound for Vernworth. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
It was a fascinating tale those soldiers outside the palace were discussing.
Regarding the Queen Regent and an important personage, you mean?
Aye. Tell is, her ties to this figure from the neighboring country have a romantic tint.
Look, as long as you please.
What about you? Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to... The foremost hospitality in all Vernworth. Much obliged.
I fear I've no wisdom to offer.
There'll be a few heavy purses about
Look,
today.
as long as hustle and bustle puts me right at home. Time to be heading home.
Well met, son. How might I be of service? Come take a look. You'll be glad you... did. Always a pleasure.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
These were necessary expenses, mind. No use clinging to every last coin.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey. Been treated to the foremost hospitality in all Vernworth. You know where to find me. turn comes.
Very well. I shall return.
I have a feeling there's good quarantine in here. Come rain or shine, I'll make the best.
What should I get up to today?
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true risk. Have you divined aught of the false sovereign, your Majesty? This appears to be a bill calling for the arrest of a man named Dara. But hold a moment. Does this man's countenance not bear an uncanny resemblance to that of the false sovereign? I see. If your Majesty is certain that the two are one and the same, then I am convinced as well. However, I'm afraid this paper alone does not constitute sufficient proof. Ah, but of course. I surmise your Majesty intends to post the bill and invite suspicion. A clever plan. The Queen Regent will be forced to deny any connection to our new sovereign, yet will be unable to remove the bill from the public eye. Furthermore, 'twill serve as an attestation to Dara's existence, which shall remain an undeniable truth till the man resurfaces. And all the while, the doubts lurking in the hearts of the citizenry will continue to deepen. A clever ploy indeed. I shall attend to this matter personally. I've no doubt that this bill will prove its worth in due course.
That thief Maester's a capable sort. I'd wager this will make life rather... difficult for the Queen Regent.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim. Pray, make use of the key I gave you to enter the palace dungeons, your Majesty. Is there aught else you would speak of, your Majesty? Do not forget that we work to serve the...
Acting up today.
Not sure what got me out of bed at this hour. I get swept up by things.
Eager as I am to explore the castle with you, I fear my kind are not welcome within, but I shall see you to the entrance.
Can't wait for the new equipment to come in.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
I suppose all we can do is wait.
So, you've come. Captain Brant bade me allow you passage.
My legs are stiff as boards after training.
Everyone's as tired as I am. Right?
You looking to join? Don't bother.
As soon as my shift's done, I'm off to the tavern.
Have you come to release me from this jail? Who are you? Aha! Then we are presented with three options. Or Jesus arisen is false, or you are lying to me. Have you proof that you are arisen, as you say? Ah, they say the arisen's breast bears a wound akin to the dragon. By that mark, 'twould seem 'tis true. This reminds me of a happening 148 years ago. During the reign of Regent Alphonse, a man named Crusoe appeared and claimed to be arisen. He went before the people, insisting that he, and not Regent Alphonse, was the true arisen, the one fit to lead them as their ruler. And what befell him, you ask? Ha! Crusoe was discovered to be a liar, whereupon his head was liberated from his shoulders on the spot. Aye, I dare say your arrival portends another beheading, but whose will it be, Escape? But why? Here, I spend my days perusing the code and deciphering old texts. I can devote all my time to my own interests. And I need not turn my ear to Deesa's absurd demands. That said, if you know of a place with a mountain of tomes I could delve into, I might rethink the matter. Tell me, does that ring? I suspected as much. Then we are done here.
My legs are stiff as boards after training.
Like it or not, I must go.
Well, I suspected as much. Then...
Tis good to be reunited.
Any chance not... think on my trouble. My shift's done. I'm off to the tavern.
Such quiet.
At last! The moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
The sculptor's home is located in Back Batal. Run.
Now there's Sir Ludolf's Lustel. However pressed, no man is like to hand her his own wife. But his lordship does. He employed his usual. Poor old Gregor departed love. That's the sort of man that tyrannical Sir Ludolf.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Oh dear. What am I to do?
Seems like everyone always wants something.
I don't know what to do.
Arms, arms for the poor. Pray grant those left. Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. May for... Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I... Many thanks. Ah, hold on a moment, Sir Arisen. Perchance you would be willing to aid me with another matter. You see, one of the children we care for here at the Gracious Hand has gone missing. Malcolm, his name is. He's a steady lad. I can't imagine he would have run away. This building's very old. It could be that he's found himself in some strange corner of it. Might I impose on you to search for him?
We won't get far with... naught to go on. We'd best ask around, see what we can find out.
That's... Post is so.
Where could Malcolm have gotten off to? Perhaps you could try asking the other children. I haven't been able to...
Malcolm's been really into exploring of late. Just the other day, he was going around telling anyone who'd listen about how he was an ox hair away from making some big discovery.
Good thing I'm here, really. I know just where to go.
Quit acting so chummy.
Will this take long? I've ought to be doing.
Is it true you're the Arisen?
Well met. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff. Well, I ne'er.
Solution eludes me, but I'm certain there is one.
A treasure chest! I can hardly wait to open it.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
Have you need of me?
Is there aught I can assist you with?
There are you...
Is Malcolm all right? We were supposed to go exploring together, but I overslept, and he wished he'd woken me up. I was really looking forward to going down into those vaults.
What teachings might salve the people's woes? Wickedness has no hold on truth.
Don't think you're safe just because you're in the city.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
You don't need a permit to get into Batal. Just hide in the back of an ox cart, aye? It works.
You here to aid me?
Where could Malcolm have gotten off to?
What should we do?
At least I have my life. That's something.
I wonder what it was Malcolm found. Malcolm. All he's doing of late is picking through rubble. Don't know why he bothered.
Shall we report back now?
Vaults, you say? Ah, but you mention... Come, I fear there's no... Pray, follow me, and quickly. I believe this is the... Look, there, a hole. Could he... There is naught to be done but have a look for ourselves. Let us make haste.